Hey guys, it's me, Katie Heart01 here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make 4 simple DIY hamster slash gerbil chew toys out of toilet paper tubes. So these are the 4 toys that I'm going to show you guys how to make, and they're both, or not both, they're all fairly easy and they're also 100% edible. So for the first toy, you're going to want to take a toilet paper tube and you're going to want to fold it slightly just so that it's easier to cut. The next thing you're going to want to do is to cut around 1 centimeter long slits along both sides of the toilet paper tubes and make sure that they're not too thin or they're not too far apart from each other, as you can see what I'm doing here. So when you're finished cutting on one side, you're going to do the same on the other side. So when you're finished, it should look something like this. And as you can see, the next thing I'm doing is I'm just folding the little fringes up so that they're facing towards each other. You're going to want to be careful because you don't want to accidentally rip these off. If you do accidentally rip one or two off, it's okay. It won't make a difference, but just try to be careful and be gentle. As you can see, I'm like using my palm, and you can also press it on the side of the table. It doesn't matter. So for the second toy, you're going to need a toilet paper tube, a pair of scissors, and some optional things are some treats. So taking the toilet paper tube, you're going to also fold it slightly, and don't fold it too much, like don't create a crease, but just fold it slightly so it's easy to cut. And then taking your scissors, be very careful, I don't want you guys to cut yourselves. You're going to want to cut slits or cut off little sections, as you can see what I'm doing there. You don't see it in the actual frame. I accidentally left it out of the frame, but you're going to want to cut it so it's like that. When you finish, you should have pieces that look like this. And they should be roughly the same size. So what you're going to want to do now is, as you can see what I did, I'm making an X, and then you're just looping pieces around each other. And this is going to create kind of like a ball shape out of the toilet paper tubes. And you're going to want to keep doing that. But before you finish and put the last couple of pieces on, you're going to want to take some treats, and this is optional. You don't have to use treats. You can also use hay if you want. And as you can see, I'm using a Timothy hay bit from KT, I think. And I'm just cutting it in half just so that's not too large. And then when you cut it in half, you're just going to want to put that in the little ball and then close it up with the last couple of pieces. And what you put in the toilet paper tube toy is optional. You can put treats, you can put toilet paper, you can put hay. You don't have to put anything at all. And when you finish, it should look like this. And when you shake it, it makes a nice noise. So you can also give it to like a rabbit or guinea pig. For the next toy, you're going to need two toilet paper tubes, a pair of scissors, a toothpick, and an X-Acto knife or something you can use to poke holes in it. So with the toilet paper tubes, as you can see what I'm doing is I'm cutting a slit down the middle of the toilet paper tube long-wise so that when you open it, it's like one long rectangle. And for the next one, what you're going to do is the same. You're going to do the same thing. And you can use different colored toilet paper tubes. You don't have to, but I feel like with different colors, it looks better. This is like a little flower toy, so it looks better. And as you can see what I'm doing now is I'm cutting like slits like I did for the previous toy, and you're going to want to do that with both toilet paper tubes. So just do the same to the other. When you're finished, you should have something that looks like this. They look like the pieces from the previous toy, except there is a slit down the middle so that they're open. Now taking your X-Acto knife, and be very careful because this is very sharp. If you're underage, go ask your parents for some help. As you can see, I wasn't doing it very carefully, but I just wanted to finish it. So you're going to want to poke a small hole, not too large, but a small hole on each end of the little rectangle. So like, as you can see, when you unfold it, it's like one long rectangle. You're just going to want to poke one hole on each side of them for all of the little pieces. So do that for all of them. When you're finished, you just have something that looks like this. So now taking your toothpick, you're going to want to insert the toothpick into one of the holes, as you can see that I'm doing, and then taking the other side with the hole in it, you're going to want to put it through the other side of the toothpick. It might be kind of confusing, but just like watch what I'm doing, and then you'll understand. So that's what I'm doing. and then I'm alternating colors, so I'll put a brown one on, and then I'll put a white one, and I'll put a brown one, then I'll put a white one, and then you just want to keep doing that until you finish all of your little rectangle pieces. So like I said, as you can see, I'm alternating sides. So you can keep doing that until all your pieces are gone. I added a really long clip of this. Sorry guys. So just keep doing that. When you're finished, you just have something that looks like this, and then I didn't show this part, but you're just going to want to cut the excess toothpick off. And this is a sisal chew rope that I show you how to make. If you guys don't have sisal rope, then you don't have to make this, but this is just like a little extra toy. Cutting a piece of sisal rope that's like the length of your choice, you're going to want to take it and fold it so both ends meet with each other, as you can see that I did there. And then taking the piece of rope, you're going to want to tie a knot, as you can see. So you're going to tie a knot, and then you're going to do that again. So you're going to tie 2 knots. I had a little bit of trouble at this part, but I soon figured out how to finish it. It's really easy, and like I said before, you don't have to make this toy, but make sure if you are making this toy that it's 100% sisal rope, because sisal rope is edible for gerbils and hamsters, and it's not going to hurt them, and it's not bad if they accidentally digest it. So just make sure that's 100% sisal rope. So as you can see there, I've tied the 2 knots together. And then you end up with a toy that looks like this. What was I doing here? Oh, I was just fixing it. So there's the last toy. So thanks